Hi, for today's Pittsburgh Pride posts, I wanted to talk about the different Pride Fests that I personally have been to. So in the 90s, I went to Pittsburgh Pride Fest several times. I'm not actually sure. I went to Black Pride Pittsburgh, and then moving into the 2000s, again, Pittsburgh Pride for several years. But right now, we have over 80 prides in the Commonwealth, and that's pretty exciting. So I've been to Erie. I've been to Mercer County. I've been to Newcastle in Lawrence County. I've been to Scottdale in Fayette County. I've been to Vandergrift in Westmoreland County. I was at Bellevue recently. I went to Millvale Pride. I've been to Central PA Pride in Harrisburg. I think I might have. Did I go to Elk County Pride, or I just learned about it? Yeah. So, that's a handful. I'd like to go to more. And I would love to hear which prides you've gone to, and if you have suggestions in other communities that should have prides. If I were going to make suggestions, well, I'm going to make them. I would like to see them in Butler and Beaver and Washington and Greene. I think that we need another pride in Lawrence County. Westmoreland could have one out, like Apollo, that area. Really, I think that's doing it pretty well. But Beaver is a very big county, so they could certainly have multiple prides. And that just takes people who are willing to get started. And, if you're thinking about it and you would like to get a pride going in your community, the best thing you can do is reach out to the other pride organizers. Get on Facebook, send them a direct message, ask them for advice. I am absolutely confident that most of them would be more than willing to give you some information and insight and a chance to learn from their experience. And that's how it happens. So if, where whatever county you're in, and believe me, I think Elk County started with just people riding their bikes in a park and they brought Pepsi. I went to a Pride Fest that served pizza. So, these are not super complicated initial, you don't have to start off with a giant festival. But you can do it. I know you can.